a very famous pop star, not just me. And why you laugh? Enjoy your bubble tea too.
But when she visited our store, literally every drink that she ordered comes into one.
So cute.
Yeah, very
So it
cute.
was a huge wave. Just went around the island trying to get their one last cup. How would I know when you guys will open again? People associate us with what's that bubble tea that people need to fight for?
Wow. Office knock door, they never answer. Maybe they're very busy. Inspection. Welcome to a special edition of the Irene Ang Show in collaboration with Singtel's Singapore Dreamin. This season, we are spotlighting incredible local businesses in the midst of powerful transformation. Wow, got a lot of toys. Work here very nice. I can play. We will hear real, uplifting stories of innovation, reinvention, and the human spirit behind Singapore's most dynamic SMEs. Hey, got Ribena one. I like anything Ribena. You see so many flavors that they have. I've seen firsthand just how far a business can go if they choose the right partner. Found it. Let me check their broadband. Correct. Pass, got Singtel. This must be it, right? Correct, got Playmade. Got a Singapore dream. Okay, I choose my seat first. Choke first. I'm ready. So let's dive in, be inspired, and say hello, possibilities. And so we are here today with the Playmade's co-founder. We have Warong, Amanda, and Crystal. They are really related, and I don't know why they come and do this, because one is auditor, one is IT, is it? Tech, and then you were in property,
Yes.
right? How did this happen?
I think first of all, Playmade was a complete accident, right? We were just on a family holiday,
Yeah.
trying to unwind,
Yeah.
trying to make sure our kids sleep on time.
I don't think
know?
you can. You look like the kind that every day thinking of idea. You look like my kind of people.
So as I was thinking and as we were discovering, going by her Google map of bubble tea places to
Yes,
explore, we chanced upon this, and I was a non-bubble tea drinker back then, right? And I saw like, hey, what is this little pink little balls rolling down a machine, and in such beautiful shape, you know? And I had my first cup. It was the orange pulp green tea with pink cactus pearl.
Wow.
I said, can bubble tea really taste this good? And pink cactus, we were all scratching our head like, what is pink
What's
cactus?
pink cactus?
You know?
Do you put colouring in it?
Yeah. So a lot of them use colouring as
Yeah.
well.
Yes. And I brought up this topic as she was going back to work some more. I was like, Amanda, why not? Since you love bubble tea so much, I sayang you lah. You should start your own bubble tea business. I think you'll do great in it.
Wow, don't you wish your husband is like that?
Correct, right?
Hey, all the women don't now go and watch this show and then go and turn to your husband. 你看人家的老公.
But he's a spoil market kind of
Right.
husband.
It looks like
Yeah.
Amanda, is it true he's a spoil market kind of husband?
He is. He is.
All the time. Why not I start a business so that I can cater a lifetime worth of bubble tea for my
Wow.
dear wife over here?
Wow. Is he telling the truth?
Yes.
So you really love bubble tea?
I really love bubble tea. From young, I drank bubble tea every single day of my life.
Okay, and what is he going to do with you? So when you kena con by him?
Yeah, unfortunately, I was conned by him because I'm his cousin, been playing since young.
Oh, so he's like your koko lah.
Didi,
Yeah, I
although
look more
he looks
mature lah,
older,
look
he
more
looks
mature.
matured lah.
Yeah, okay.
But thank you, Irene.
Yeah,
but
thank you.
Didi, so yeah, he's very close to us. We're really like brothers and sisters. So when they went on their post-baby moon thing,
The people honeymoon, the baby moon.
yeah, the
lah.
baby moon after
After
giving
the
birth.
first kid, right? I heard.
Yeah, after the first kid, then they gave me a call and Borong was like, "Hey, Dotzi, you want to come and try this out, this business out with me?" And since young, he has been giving me a lot of ideas. Me and my dad, like, hey, let's do colorful chwee kueh, you know, let's do like all
Rainbow
this-
chwee kueh
yeah,
or
rainbow
what?
chwee kueh, rainbow xiao long bao, you know. But we always like, oh, okay.
You just
yeah,
intro him lah.
yeah, we just intro him. But this thing now, he seems very serious. And then Amanda came up with a proposal, because accountant ma, came up with a proposal like,
You got 5-year plan.
Yes,
got
yes,
forecast.
yes.
Maybe we can hire her.
Then after
so
that-
you saw the plan and you like
yeah,
it.
we
lah.
saw the plan. I mean, we trusted him. We are family members. So yeah, let's do it together. So immediately, I was doing quite well at property,
Obviously,
but
yeah.
but I decided to just take a leap of faith and just join him.
So you all bought into his plan.
Yes.
And then how did you start the first one?
I think the first one, I think with anything and everything, the first store or the first thing that you do has always been the most difficult. I think there were a
Chinese
lot.
say the 万事开头难.
Yeah.
Yes.
We had a vision, you know, we had a vision that we find that our brand have the exciting opportunity to engage with the young, to tell them what a true authentic bubble tea experience should be like.
And all your bubbles are handmade, right?
100%.
100%.
So
No
that actually
preservatives.
takes up a lot of resources.
So
and
Crystal and
Yes,
Amanda
a lot.
used to have gym membership, but ever since we started Playmade, there's no need for that because the kind of palm
the kind of
pressure,
gym
wow,
you should charge them, isn't it?
precisely. I
So
said,
they have to roll the
that's why
dough.
I don't really understand what's a con job when I'm all about making them better in life.
Because they now have 20, what?
So now we are 26 outlets strong,
See,
27 coming up
I'm
soon.
not.
I'm 28.
Or 28 coming up
Yeah,
soon.
I'm not wrong to say that you are a mini unicorn, you know.
So first thing when we came in here, I immediately said, okay, let's try and do this thing. But it takes quite a while of R&D process because it's not just normal brewing of the chrysanthemum. So after we came up with
Then you
this,
must match the bubble to the
exactly,
chrysanthemum, right?
So we try and match
I
and
know.
create, and like, you know, it needs to have a fine balance of how much leaves goes inside.
Yeah.
So after a while, we came up with this chrysanthemum milk tea and chrysanthemum tea. The response was very, very good.
Pearls. So we did mala
Oh,
pearls.
so
We did
cute.
wasabi pearls.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How does it taste?
No, I made sure
We
it
should
was,
make some for
it was
today.
drinkable
How to
first.
drink wasabi?
No, I made sure it was drinkable first.
So you exploded because of all these new flavors.
Collaborations. Yeah.
Who you collaborate with?
Celebrities, we're still
Brands.
trying to, we are aspiring to hook up with link up with a
That-
certain celebrity with starting with I lah.
No, describe the type of celebrity.
Like very chill,
That's correct. Yeah.
love red, sometimes
Yeah.
wear blue. But today, probably I can envision her wearing red and white kind of combination.
Yeah. Yeah, very. And so on. So familiar this description. So it's of course like all businesses, right? It's not a bit, it's all not a bit of roses, you know. And you started in 2017 to now almost 8 years already, right? What was your biggest challenge?
I think for us, I think, and I think I'm speaking on behalf of a lot of the SMEs out there. I think COVID was definitely a very challenging phase.
Tell me
right?
about it. Yeah.
I think we were in a movie session or something, and our phone just went non-stop because what happened was huge wave of bubble tea lovers just went around the island trying to get their one last cup. We even have customers telling us that, hey, I'm going to store 1 month, at least 1 month of bubble tea in my fridge. How would I know when you guys will open again?
But by the time that they announced, it was like maybe about 8:30 p.m., close to 9 p.m.
So you have to rush back to your shop and make more lah.
So on a normal day, we probably only have about 1 person or 2 persons to
Yeah,
store,
yeah.
right? So can you imagine the overwhelming feeling when they saw like 600 cups of like
50
Playmade
drivers.
Both walk in and
yeah on
So do you all like
Sticker.
quickly run out from the movie and back to your store?
no, so we were actually calling all the managers and we're like, guys, like let's pause like taking any new orders, you know. And then there was so many Grab drivers just waiting outside.
Oh,
Yeah. So
I think I saw I saw it online somewhere.
We
got
became-
fight. We got fight.
Yeah,
also,
we made
right?
It became an overnight sensation. People associate us with what's that bubble tea that people need to fight for.
Wow, isn't it so nice?
Back then, we were trying to like fight that PR crisis that
Yes,
Like-
because all the
Keyboard warriors,
yeah.
yeah, you know. So I think it was a very challenging time. I think not just managing the PR nightmare that we were having back then, but also managing what's the next day work schedule
yeah,
going to
next
be like.
step.
But I'm sure after that, once you settle down, you quickly pivot and replan. Then all the deliveries start coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
right.
that was another nightmare in itself.
Right, man, why? I thought it would be such a joy, like, oh, now got business.
Yeah, I mean, we were very happy that people were very supportive. There were people that were ordering Grab, right? From the Grab kitchen at the point in time. And then because they live in the east and Grab can't deliver all the way to the east, so they'll just get the Grab driver to bring it down to level 1 and then they'll drive all the way from the east to collect it from the Grab driver
Why?
so that they can get their bubble tea.
Ah,
Yeah.
painful, man. This
Yeah.
the bubble tea lovers.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I think when all the deliveries started to come in, there was no AI at that time, so we could not match the drivers. We had to manually sit there and match drivers on Excel sheet Google Map to plan the best route for the
You
drivers
use
to
Excel
multiple
to match.
Yes. And then we have to teach our service crew also how to use Google Map, how to use Excel, and then match the drivers.
And then if you get it wrong, you get it, no, I tell you, because people who are waiting for their bubble tea, you cannot, you cannot not deliver to them, okay? So it's very important to have a partner who is into tech, you know. Then he does all the AI, the innovation stuff,
It's true,
right?
yeah. He pushes through all like
Yeah,
the
otherwise you'll
tech
be like, you will still be
process to it.
boiling the bubble and then the tea in your kitchen, you know.
Yes.
How useful was he in terms of the technology usage?
I try to make myself very relevant and useful in the company, you know, like with very two strong ladies in command. Sometimes you have to make
don't
yourself
be
more.
overshadowed, huh? So you need to impress them. How do
Precisely.
you impress them?
So I think the first thing first is that with the dawn of AI, I think we sort of investigate and also try to implement in a very small scale way, right? In the departments that would really benefit the most. So from our perspective, marketing is something that we do a lot, right? With our 30 to 45 days seasonal launch cycle, there was a lot of work involved with the creation of each campaign, with the creation of each product launch.
So you use AI to help you plan your marketing?
To help with the
Yes.
creativity side, to help with how we can do system loops in order to make things easier from an administrative
AI can
point
do all
of view.
that, huh?
100%, 100%. It's like you're 24/7, never gonna go to sleep PA.
I know my my PA has been very threatened by my recent love for certain generative AI tools,
Me too.
such that he went to learn, took up courses. Then he's better at it than me, so that I cannot fire him. Okay, which part of your bubble tea making or your store is handled by robots, and which part is still by human?
So I think there are a few parts. So I think one of the parts that now we are trying to explore robotics is through our logistic delivery, right? If we can have a last mile robot that is delivering, that means to say now we can reach out to more people, even if let's say the supply of drivers are limited from time to time. I think second part is also making sure that the drinks stay consistent, stay true to your Playmade experience. So I think that is the portion whereby we are now exploring automated tea machines, so that in terms of the training time, in terms of the quality of our staff, implementing and making the drinks, now it'll be very much consistent. And of course, when you have a Crystal in the Wonderland sort of corrector in the business, she's always coming out with new SOP, new drinks, recipes. So with this, we can put it into the cloud. So as and when we are ready to launch a new drink, staff doesn't have to undergo too extensive a training period in order to get the product out. So I think those are little improvements that we have made in order to make things easier and making sure that our brand continue to have consistency in that whole Playmade experience.
So what is your goal and dream for this business?
Yeah, I think for us, when we actually brought the brand in from Taiwan, we franchised it in, right? And then in the last 2 to 3 years, we bought back the trademark. So now our dream for the business really is, because we own Playmade, we want to franchise to different countries.
So I think the big dream is to hopefully in the next 5 years we are projecting hopefully 250 stores.
Wow.
Hopefully.
Worldwide lah.
But depending on our partners also.
Yes, depending on good partners. I think the biggest dream is to, when we retire or when we are away from this business, when we go travel, every corner of the globe, even
There'll
in
be
the
a
mountains, there'll
Playmade.
be a Playmade. I think that will really give us a lot of satisfaction.
So we must very quickly multiply to the 23 to 250. My suggestion is in every outlet, you put up a board to say, interested to bring Playmade out of Singapore to your country, contact this email.
Yeah.
It was so interesting knowing that they are going to expand, and I'm so going to buy 1% of the share of the company. But in order to do my due diligence, I brought in the Managing Director of Singtel's Customer Success, okay, and he's going to front my Irene Ang Show's Ask Singtel, because I know every other question I can answer except the tech part. So ladies and gentlemen, please meet Lionel Ch'ng.
Hello, nice
okay?
to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
And he will help us to harness technology for your business success. But I don't know what you need, so tell him or ask him. Ask away.
All my 26 outlets now, we are currently using Singtel. How can we better enhance like the network at our shops? Because network is very, very connected to our sales, is connected to our POS system. So how can we actually better manage that portion.
And that's a very good question.
Yeah.
Number one, congratulations on building such a wonderful brand.
Thank you.
And expanding here between Singapore and Malaysia and potentially in the future, fingers crossed, around the world. You have so many outlets across the country and all of them are connected and your sales really depends on your POS machines, for example.
Yes.
You have security cameras and a lot of IoT devices that are all dependent on the network.
Yes.
So, what we do have as a product would be a software-defined wide area network or SD-WAN. This basically allows you to monitor all the connectivity across all your products in all outlets in one dashboard.
Wow.
So at any point in time, if there are any issues you'll be able to address them quickly. If you open up new stores, plug and play, it comes all onto the dashboard.
Just add on this, is it?
You would just add it on. So think about it. You would never want to have different softwares, different models of cameras being implemented. You want everything. When you turn it on, you want to see your security cameras across all the stores to be able to monitor. You are now able to see the network across all stores, the health of your network, and on top of that, implement security features across all the stores with a few simple steps. So what used to take many days and people on the ground now to be able to implement it now takes a few hours. That is a huge benefit. All of that technology brings so that again you get to focus on what you love to do best.
And can I just ask, right? Because you work with a lot of SMEs in Singapore, how do one know that they are on the right track as a growing business?
I think the technology continues to evolve.
Yes.
Just a few years ago, metaverse became very hot. Now it's all about AI.
Yeah.
You want to work with a technology provider that is reliable, that has a strong track record in being able to deliver. You do not want to work with off the rack, for example. You buy it, it may not work for you.
Yes.
And that's your experience. A lot of your formulas for success in bubble tea, a lot of your implementation in terms of how you manage your entire business has been customized for you. What I would recommend is that you keep a close pulse in terms of some of the new developments that are happening, and then ask yourself the question, how does that apply to us? Or how does it apply to your business? And where can you tap on to drive the next innovation for productivity? The innovation cannot be for innovation's sake. But how can you really delight your customer, increase your productivity, lower costs? Those will be some of the areas you'll be looking at.
You know, Lionel, it's worse, Bubble tea lovers cannot wait, or you don't send them the correct flavour one.
Yeah, they're
It's
very
worse than the
passionate.
fast food. Very passionate. You will hear it online. Right? I'm sure you had that challenges before, right?
I think a lot of it boils down to human errors that can happen from time to time, which is why I think as a company, as a young company, we try to be forward thinking a lot of times, right? Which is how can we be one step ahead of the rest of our competitors.
I really like the example you gave earlier on when we were having a chat in terms of how you use artificial intelligence in terms of coming up with marketing, where maybe in terms of creating the entire Playmade persona. And that's how you keep it consistent, because the more you train your AI, the better it will be and more consistent. And no matter who sits in front of the computer, you're able to respond
The
accordingly.
voice is the same lah.
That's
The
right.
brand voice is
the
the
very
same.
husky boy customer.
Mr. Customer, thank you for your order. I want to ask you a question, because they want to globalize, right? Their business, right? So can you support even out of Singapore?
A lot of our investments have been going enterprise-wide overseas also. This tiny little red dot of Singapore and Singtel, we are ready to support our clients overseas. Yes, there are many cases, and we are really hoping that you'll be flying the Singapore flag in many different countries, and the next big thing for the F&B business.
I think the first step, you can endorse our Pink Cactus post so that wherever we expand, you can say, hey, we Singtel X Pink Cactus.
Hey, can we make the pink cactus a bit darker, a bit more red?
To become red cactus.
Red
right?
cactus.
That's where our eyes will shift towards.
Not only can we support you, I would love to have you guys on our live TikTok show, and maybe in terms of the boba pearls making or how the magic behind your
Content
product.
lah.
I think that really goes a long way for our viewers and your potential customers also.
According to my intensive research, a very famous pop star, I mean, not just me, Hey, why you laugh?
We agree.
Yes, that's right. Very famous pop star. Enjoy your bubble tea too.
Yes.
Yeah. And her name is Dua Lipa. And so why didn't you, since you're thinking of globalization, that one will be very far, why didn't you ask her to franchise?
Well, maybe.
Or maybe you did? Hey, silly.
I didn't see anything. But true to Dua Lipa, when she visited our store, literally every drink that she ordered comes Dua. Dua toppings.
Dua toppings.
cute.
Yeah, very
So
cute.
it was a very signature drink that she ordered for her entourage. Like that. Altogether, there were 5 drinks.
Yeah.
But in each of the 5 drinks, you'll have 2 toppings. There'll be a pearl, a flavored pearl, and then definitely a Canton jelly being added into it.
Yeah.
So it was a very unique thing, and,
Yeah.
and that's where when we discovered that she was having a concert in Singapore, she came to visit our store in Buona Vista, out of all places, right? It's one of the more ulu outlets, I
Yeah.
would say.
So
We
you
got in
should
touch
quickly-
with their representative,
Yeah,
Yeah,
quickly.
so we
and we even did a backstage catering for them
her,
during
yeah.
their Kuala Lumpur leg.
They
Yeah,
emailed
'cause they emailed
us. They reached out to
Yeah.
us.
They love it.
They love it.
Yeah, because they said that they really miss the
I could
drink.
smell success coming.
I could smell a very good partnership
Yes.
with a major pop star like Irene Ang.
That's a good start. No, that's a good start. Let's start from Ang Mo Kio or Toa
Correct,
Payoh
correct,
first.
correct,
you know?
correct.
All right, guys, I've had so much fun. I'm surprised myself that, we're talking about business. And the Irene Ang Show is that, real people, real struggles, real dreams, So cheers to everyone's Singapore dream and cheers to the trailblazers of possibilities. Yes. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers!